And it's like this dude just keep making videos about me fucking with me every time I get drunk. But I was drinking to cope with the fact that you remember how Dwayne didn't used to never let me want to talk out something that I had a problem or issue with. They
I
ain't let me
didn't.
get it off my chest. They ain't let me tell them how they made me feel.
Dwayne is a
But
straight psychopath, and I'm gonna say it, Dwayne is a fucking perp. But I'll tell you this: Tyron really loved and cared about you.
Tyron has a girl, and I was cool with him and his girl.
But I didn't know that at that time.
And I'm sorry that the people in the family spread rumors saying you slept with him. Like, and like the family is known for spreading rumors, but like
Well,
it
I,
was,
I, why would Yvonne lie about that? I mean, why
I,
she? I never, as I said, I never did her anything.
I don't know what other rumor. Oh, I fucked the baby out of Toya, and all these sick things. I forgot what my point was. Um, but oh, and I wasn't the one that said you was a prostitute. That was Mr. Terry. I've been trying to tell you that for years.
Because he's a perp. That's one of the gang stalking lies. That lie and say to us targets that we prostitutes, drug addicts, crazy schizophrenics, racists, terrorists. What else? Missing something.
Oh, pedophiles,
Yeah, pedophile. Yeah.
deadbeat moms, and the kids in the system. Candy, do you even know what happened? How the case even first got started with me and Wyatt? I
But
don't want to
what?
speak on it. I don't want to elaborate on it because he's dead now. But do you know what happened? How the kids even began to get like with Wyatt and Toya? Did you know
Because
that
I
Wyatt admitted?
had nothing to do with like
Huh?
Wyatt used to threaten me saying, "Oh, you better not call CPS or whatever." And I never called CPS on you. It never even crossed my mind to call CPS.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you knew that he admitted that it was a setup, you know what I'm saying? He did. China hurt him. He said, "You better not tell nobody it's a setup. It's gonna make you look stupid." Why do you think Wyatt started doing drugs? Because it messed with his conscience that he did that to me. Now I may never see my kids.
Well, I didn't even know that he had something to do with it.
Him and Toya, and he died with me not knowing to this day what he told them people. But it was a setup,
But he used to threaten me not to tell, and then now you're saying that he told.
huh?
He used to threaten me not to tell, and now you're saying he told him.
Yeah, him and Toya told them whatever, and then they had me court ordered to take medicine, and I needed help with the kids because they had me like catatonic. Like I was on some real heavy medicine, trying to raise babies by myself. Ramona got approved. Mark got approved. Pete got approved. Ramona got approved to get Raven. She said she don't want Raven because Raven retarded. And Ramona snitched on Pete about having a record. Mark just bailed out of nowhere. But Pete said he'll at least get the boys. But Ramona snitched on him about having a record, a prison record. So,
I didn't even know about all that.
yeah, because we even tried to go as far as trying to see if Dwayne's parents would get, the kids, at least until I got my head together. Like, I tried, like, keeping it in the family, keeping my kids in the family. What can I do? Like, I needed help. It's not saying I was, like, didn't want a parent. It's hard, Candy. Especially all three of my kids got ADHD. Raven is mildly autistic. And then I got my mental stuff going on. They was having me on stuff like Risperdal, Giadon, Effexor. They had one time they had me on a crazy cocktail. Effexor, Giadon, uh, what they call that? Abilify and hydroxyzine.
Wow.
Could you imagine all kind of psychotic episodes I was having? And they had me on the Giadon. I was drooling. I couldn't function to take care of the kids by myself. And if you look at the court documents, I don't know why or how they got the court documents. They'll tell you I kept asking for help. I wanted my kids to be safe, but I wasn't in my right mind. But I had acknowledged I was in my right mind and took action. I'm gonna always love my children.
Wow. And I thought about the idea that if you're in the Atlanta area, they're in the Atlanta area. If you can like, well, I even
Well,
thought about
see, I had been asking Tierra to take me to this, and I'm like, it's just a crazy idea. When I had my car and Sierra was here, I kept asking her to take me to the mall to see if I run into him. But then everybody was like bashing me, talking about, "Oh, you ain't even went to go look for your kids yet." I'm like, my taxi driver right here
Well,
because it's like
I mean,
45 minutes away.
flyers in the community, like either on Facebook, or if we can go on a militant mission to find them.
And that's the part that pisses me off about Wyatt. Wyatt, I love you. But he tells me last year, man, we gotta go find Raven. I'm like, are you serious? Now we gotta go find Raven?
And Wyatt
Yeah,
was
I've been through some
so.
shit.
Oh, go ahead.
I've been through some real rough shit. My shit might be apples, your might be oranges, or vice versa. We've both been going through some shit.
Well, I didn't even realize Wyatt was the mastermind behind all this.
Yes.
Stupid loud freaking trucks. Because
Candy.
that yes, Arthur's not your daddy because you're not light skinned bullshit. Yeah, they were perping and
But
trolling and harassing us. I
yeah,
said,
I don't want to get deep into, I'm just explaining to you what happened with the kids, but I'm not trying to get deep in the bashing the family right now. I just had to tell that honest tale of what happening with the kids, him and Toya.
wow, wow. I mean, but yeah, this family they don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm bashing the adults of our generation and higher that's still alive, and Monica and Raymond. Fuck them. Fuck Ramona. Fuck Mark. Fuck Monica and Raymond. Fuck whore Rebecca. Fuck drunk lady Yvonne. Fuck them. And Pete and Derek and Arlen. Fuck them.
Hey, what's up, ladies?
Hey,
Tell you the truth, I'm really, really uplifted to see both of you guys communicating. You know what I'm saying? Because if you put everything aside, especially now between you two and your what's going on with your family, the best thing, from my opinion, is to see you all trying to get together and work through this thing, especially in regards to your brother. I did leave a message on your I think it was on a chat or something. I don't know if you got it or not, but
who,
again,
me?
I was saying, rest in peace to your brother. It's nothing worse than losing a sibling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at this point, you know, and I'm not here to be no Dr. Phil and nothing, but at this point, for whatever reason, all of the energies are bringing you to this moment. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
regardless of all the negativities that swirl around you too, and not just y'all, but everybody. Just don't think it don't swirl around us. I've had to deal with so-called, stalkers and perps and liars and all of that. This is YouTube. This is what happens. Okay. I would just say that, if you guys are working on building stuff together, just my advice. I'm not trying to counsel you or nothing like that. Just give you something. Y'all know I'm an old dude. I'm not no young cat, man. And I've been through probably way more shit than any of you have. But I could say this: that in order for you to try to build and move forward, try not to build on the negativity that's happened. Instead of
Well,
putting all
stop.
that.
That's why you're talking bad about me, so you're a hypocrite.
See, this is what I'm saying. We're talking, but it ain't like you ain't talking. I've also came to your aid many nights for you to turn around and call me whatever, which I'm not. I'm not any of those things. I'm a God fearing man, first of all. So I
No.
never came at you like that. And as far as me talking bad about you, all I just said was is that you have some issues, some mental issues.
And that's
Okay. Now
exactly what gang
they're,
stalkers
they're your
say, though.
beliefs. They're your beliefs. Everybody's entitled to their beliefs. Am I correct?
Then
So
lots
if
of
if you
things.
have a belief that that's what you believe in, all this stuff that's going on, then that's your belief. My belief is that ain't what's going on. Okay.
No,
Now
I
whether
can't
that's
do all that on StreamYard.
No, we can't do any of it on stream, and we really can't do it when people are trying to build. And you guys are trying to build. That's what I'm saying, Candy. You need to stop bringing the negativity stuff and realize that your sister right now is trying to reach out to you. This is something we've been all like, what? Where's this at? What is like you always say? We here now. Okay, so talking about all the people that have been so-called negative effects in your life, that's not going to help you build. That's what they call trauma bonding. And in the end, all that does is it works against you because there's nothing healthy about that. What is healthy is what is trying to occur is that she's inviting you to come over there. You know what I'm saying? So that she can help you out of your situation.
But I saw you being messy and
I
gossiping.
don't care if you saw me being messy. You've never seen me be really messy because if I did, I'd be making videos about you and everything. I haven't done that to you.
Y'all know what the fake aggressive defiance TV
When you
that
start
he's
calling people
toxic and
fake,
bullying
when you
people
start
and
calling people
stalking
fake,
people.
that's messy because nothing about me is fake. Okay, so you have to
Y'all,
realize that some of
y'all
the
fake.
words that you use, it's not cool. Okay, it's not cool, but it ain't enough to trigger me in the okay. Let me start making videos and all this stuff about you, and even the videos that I made on your sister, I've done it in joking manner, showing her dancing, all that stuff, not attacking her. So let's
Bro,
get
see
this
that's what I'm
straight.
talking about. Stop putting her address where the fuck she at.
That ain't
Y'all ain't
got nothing to
finna
do
do
with me.
shit
Is
to
that in
her.
your chat? That's in your chat right now?
Yeah, they ain't finna pull up and do shit to her. I bet you that.
No, no.
That's
Well, I
the
don't know.
female
See,
whisper.
see
The
that's
actual,
another thing.
that's the
You
actual
guys let
female whisper. That's not Anthony.
okay. Let me get this straight. Now, and from my observation, there's a lot of weirdo shit going on that's been going on way before y'all ever encountered me and everybody else.
Y'all need to stop doing that, cause like the fuck I said, y'all ain't gonna
Yeah,
fucking pull
start
up on her,
kicking
and I
them.
bet you that.
Start kicking them.
Uh,
If I was you,
yeah,
if I
I
was
am
gonna
kicking
have
them, cause I swear to God, y'all not finna touch her.
yeah,
Y'all not gonna
if
do
I was
shit to
having
her.
this discussion with my sister, no matter what we was going through, nobody could ever threaten my sister. Nobody could put my sister in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what me and her's going through. I got a sister 1 year behind me.
Hmm.
And trust me, anytime I ain't talked to her for a year, and she called me up and told me some man was getting physical with her, trust me, I was there. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, that's your blood.
Donnell too.
See, and this is the other thing, okay? Here's a moment. Y'all having a what I call a great moment, okay? This motherfucking clown is sitting up in your chat, not respecting the fact that it is a great moment. Not just sitting back and really playing this so-called admin position. He's creating more drama than anything and probably responsible for the reason why Candy's in the situation mentally she's in. Now, it has to come to some point, Brandy, where you have to choose what's more important, this dumb motherfucker or your sister? Because he's upsetting your sister, and he's been upsetting her, and he's been dropping her address, and he's been doing all type of shit to get her in danger, put her in dangerous situations. Whether it be she can't go to a motel at night because somebody called him and they blackballed her, banned her, whatever you want to call it. Now she got to sleep on the streets.
What you mean, Brandy switching sides? How I'm switching sides?
I mean, don't what? See, this is the problem. You guys really, really, really should have took this and said, you know what? Once you establish the fact that you guys want to talk, turn the fucking chat off. Turn the chat off. Even better, go have a phone call. You know, if these phones let you do FaceTime, you know what I'm saying, and have this
I
conversation.
did. I got rid of them.
You know, have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's from what I can see, it's needed. Y'all have the means and the feelings within yourself to say, well, okay, I at least want to talk about it, and I want to build. You know what I'm saying? And I want to try to work this out. But it ain't gonna happen overnight, and it damn sure ain't gonna happen on YouTube.
Right.
Okay? Because every time Brandy, I'm just being honest. Every time Brandy's trying to score really positive points with you, Candy, you keep looking at the chat and it's going over your head because you're reading what the hell these people got to say. Fuck what they got to say. They're not going to be the ones to ever come get you out of a situation. You've already found that out. Most 9 times out of 10, it's somebody you didn't expect. I know you never expected me to help you, but I did because at the end of the day, all I see is two young black women who are twins that are fighting against the world. And you ain't going to win if you're fighting against each other, especially if you're twins.
Yeah.
But as I said, this originated from the foster care abuse.
Stop
Right.
posting her address, cause like I said, you're not
It is
finna
an
pull
issue.
up.
It is an issue. Whatever happened at that foster care issue is something that should be addressed, but it ain't something that y'all gonna be able to tackle in one night. See, what you guys need to do is make it so that you guys can be around each other. You can come up with, address the things that are, do's and don'ts around each other and try to make it work. Because one thing would be for certain, two things for sure. I can tell you this, Candy. If you wasn't on the streets and you was there with Brandy, you wouldn't be looking at perps, stalkers, TIs, because
They
you'd be up
still
in
would
you.
gang stalk me anyway and stop trying to get me to
How?
ignore it.
How?
But
Through the
see, Brandy, I
internet?
would be like this. Me and you could go to the gym together.
Yeah, through the internet?
And they would gang stalk me at the freaking gym.
No, they wouldn't, because
Oh, yes, they would.
I'm sure
That
you
gang
two
stalking.
together,
I mean, this gang
is a
stalking
tough
program gets
team.
targeted.
You two together is a tough team. You don't have to take that. You can just be like you are when you're at the park. Get the fuck away from me. You got to stand up for yourself. If that's how you feel,
You don't
if you,
understand what this program is like.
I don't understand what the program is like, but I do know this. I know what I'm like, and I know what my God is like. He's gonna protect me like He's been protecting me. And when I believe in that, I already know. Can't nobody prevail against me. If I got my sibling with me, my younger sister, who I have with me, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop me. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. And we've been successful. We came up in the same situation. My sister got separated from me at a young age. Go to a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to bring her back. That's a whole nother part I just will talk about some other time, because it ain't about me. It's about y'all. Okay? And I feel like, out of all the people that you probably been talking to, on the other side, I have had some decent moments with you guys. All right? And I've contributed to both of you guys, supported both of you guys. But I also got a problem with keeping it real. And some people don't want to hear the truth. Well, right now, the truth is that y'all got a moment. You got a moment right now. And that moment is saying you guys can work this out because the love is there. But the majority of the time, you can't entertain the evil, the devil, and whatever you want to call him. Put God first and ask him to help guide you through this stuff. Stop reading the chat, and maybe y'all should start reading the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to the Bible and read the Bible.
I'm just saying, but it's not, it's not what, it's when. When you run into these instances where you need that shield, that's when you go to it. Stop reading the chat while you're talking to your sister and watch she's talking to you. And the same for you, Brandy. Stop reading the chat. If I was y'all, I would have never even turned it on, because this is a moment between you and her.
Yeah,
Now,
I
mind
don't
you,
know how to.
you
I
don't
don't
know how
know
to
how
do that.
to.
You don't know how to disable the chat.
Not on StreamYard.
Yeah. It's well. Once you put the link up, you open for invitation. You know
But why
that.
is everybody okay with aggressive defiance making
I'm
money
not
off?
talking about aggressive. I'm
I'm
talking about
talking
you
about them.
got, but that's what you
Since we
want to
talk
talk
about
about. You want to entertain all of the stuff that's affected you, whether it's good or bad, instead of entertain what she's trying to propose to you. How y'all gonna move forward? How you gonna get out of that motel? Because you're gonna have to go tomorrow. And what are you gonna do? You gonna keep going through the same thing, making yourself vulnerable for all the so-called stalkers, perps, and all them people out there in the park? Or you gonna go home with your family and start working on putting your brother to rest? You got to do that.
but you participated in the bullying too, though.
Hey, I participated in what I felt was the truth, and I didn't bully.
You
I have
did.
never came up here and bullied anybody. I came up here and said what I felt, my opinion. I can't speak my opinion. I didn't do it over here. I came here as I am right now, with respect. I put all my personal feelings aside to come up here and tell y'all that I'm happy that y'all having this moment, and realize that that's what it is. It's a moment. It's crucial. It's crucial for you to come to this understanding and say, you know what, we can work this out. If some motherfucker from the other side came over and told us that, then it's got to be factual.
But I mean, they're okay with. So I mean, the fake aggressive defiance
I'm
TV
telling you,
for
stop
pretty
bringing
much
his name up. He has
exploit
nothing
us.
to do with what you guys are trying to build. Nothing. You don't bring a name up, bring God's name up. Ask him for help. How can I get this relationship, a whole relationship with my sister again?
We lost Belinda. Now we lost Wyatt.
Exactly. And,
It
and, and if
hit
you keep
different if
staying,
either one of
if
us
you
lose
keep
each other.
staying
Which
on them
one?
streets, Candy, if you keep staying on the streets, ain't nothing out there. It's trouble. It's trouble. And somebody gonna try to test you, because you do have the nature of protecting yourself and telling people to get away from you. But you see how they're starting to react. Some of them might get just a little bit too aggressive and violent with their reaction. You don't need that. You wouldn't have to worry about 80% of that if you were somewhere safe. At this moment, to
But
me, the
listen,
safety seems to be with your sister.
but
You guys
listen,
can work out stuff.
this targeting program. Yeah, I'm blacklisted and blackballed from pretty much everywhere. It's being blackballed,
Well,
blacklisted.
guess
You're
where
welcome
you ain't
here though.
blackballed. Guess where you ain't blackballed and ain't blacklisted.
I mean, they strategically waited 10 days, and they say it come from
You ain't
aggressive defiance
listening.
TV camp
Yeah,
that
you
they
didn't
once
answer the
contacted
question,
the people
hon.
and lied on
Hon,
me.
I've heard this 100 times, but I only asked you one question. Where are you not blackballed and not targeted?
They're trying to get me banned from everywhere.
They can't get you banned from over at Brandy's now, can they? That's your sister. What the fuck? They can't get her. They can't get you branded and blackballed over there. So when all the doors are closed except for one is open, that's usually the one that God's trying to show you. And we, as people who get caught up in our pride and our disbelief and all that, you know what we do? We ignore that door and we go somewhere else. And the next thing you know, something bad happens. And God didn't tell you, I opened a door for you a long time ago and you didn't take it. It's about choices. You have to make a choice. Are you willing to say, okay, I'm out of here tomorrow. I'll just go back where I was and risk my life, or at least go over here and try to work out with your sister. You can at least try.
As I said, she's been friendly with the stalkers. How
Man,
can
according to you, and I'm just saying this, according to you, we're all on some bullshit. But if you can't trust nobody, at least trust your sister. You smart. You know when you start seeing shit, but you got to at least give it a chance. You got to give it a chance.
You said you always wanted to reconcile.
Here's your chance.
in that stars? I saw you using devil horns
I'm
emoji.
not using no devil. You ain't never seen me do that. I cash
Yes,
app
I
you
did.
$100 right now
I
if
did
you
at
see me
least
use it.
twice.
Do you realize that I am a Muslim? I'm one of the few people who stand on the deen. I don't entertain none of that. Don't put that on me, Candy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Huh? Everybody in this sector knows I'm a Muslim. There is no such thing as me entertaining shaitan or gayness or any of that. Okay? I just don't. But people try to put anything they can on somebody who's trying to stand righteous. And that's something you should realize and embrace. Like, you know what? I've been trying to be righteous. That's why all of this stuff is happening to me. The perks, the TIs, all that stuff. That's what's happening because you're trying to stand righteous. But you can't do it by yourself, hon. You need help. You got help right there. That's your sister. Give it a try. See what happens. It
I
ain't like you
forgave
don't.
Sierra. I forgave Wyatt.
I mean, you've already forgave her a long time ago. You just want her to feel like that she's gonna be all right. I've heard you say it. Now the point being is that Candy, you can't bring all of that baggage with you. When you come in, don't bring that baggage with you. A fresh
but
start is a fresh start. Huh?
I'm still end up being gang stalked.
Only
And y'all
time
think
I
that's
ever see you
fucking
getting
crazy.
stalked, only time I ever see you getting stalked, hun, is when you on the internet, according to you. Don't
Uh,
get online.
well, no, I have a right to use the internet.
But
I get gang
you
stalked
have a
online
right.
any
You have a
person.
right to entertain the internet, okay? But does it have to be like this? Why don't you do things that are different to bring awareness of what it is that you feel that's going on? Why don't you just make videos instead of going live? See, when you go live, you giving people an opportunity to chime in. Just make videos, upload videos. Then you
I
can still
make
have the
videos.
same
You
effect.
never tell me what to do.
Come on, see, you wanna try to deflate what it is, the message that I'm trying to express to you. When I say that to you, and I'm not, how could you take that as me telling you what to do? I'm trying to show you how to avoid the conflict. Once you avoid that conflict for such a while, they disappear. And then you can come back and do your thing. I'm just giving you advice. That's the first thing I said when I hit this panel. I'm giving you advice. So please don't take it as me telling you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. I'm way over here. I gotta
But
tell you what to do.
I saw you being fake two-faced and gossiping about me too. So
Okay, what was that before you called me a fake perp and all that shit, or was it after? Because
no,
I'll tell you what,
gossiping about
when I
people.
send some money to somebody who's talking about they need somewhere to go sleep or eat and all that, that comes from my heart. Okay, ain't nothing fake about that. So how could you respond to me like that?
Gossiping about
How can you
Candy.
respond to that? How can you respond to that like that? You say, and I sent it to you, I said, get you something to eat in the morning. Who does that that's fake and don't really have no concern for you?
But I saw you.
You're not answering the question.
I saw you in the chat doing stuff
See,
like,
that's your
"Oh,
problem.
Candy
You always
stalked."
talking about you saw somebody in the chat and you watching all this internet stuff. That's your whole problem. But you seem to forget the things that you have said and done. I'm not a fake. I'm not a perp. And you said that right out the rip. Why? Because I'm over there with my guy doing media. I already told you, leave all that out. This ain't
But
even
you
about.
to
Hey,
be the gang
first of all,
stalker.
Candy, this ain't
He's a
even
gang
about me.
stalker.
Why are you trying to make it about me? It's not about me. I'm just talking to you guys about the situation, the opportunity that you have. Have I said anything negative about it? No. In fact, I said it's a blessing. So why are you trying to pull me up into it and make it into something else? It's not that, hon.
But like when you said, oh, when it was extremely hot and they had heat warnings, and I saw you
I
gossiping
don't know what you're
how
talking
I
about.
spent the
Stop.
donations.
It's extremely hot now and they got heat warnings. So what?
But you were talking about, oh, she got an Uber when she could have used her bus pass. Oh, make it make sense.
If we
And
got
you said
money
you
problems,
were
if we got money problems, even I do that. I minimize my expenses. There's
but it was
nothing wrong with that.
I said heat warnings. It
There's
was extremely
nothing wrong with that.
but it ain't your business how I spend the freaking donations.
Well,
And now
then
I'm
I
asking
didn't
God,
say nothing about the way you spend
and that's
donations.
why I
I
say
didn't say nothing about the way you spend your
y'all
donations.
gossip
All I
about
said is
your
I
business.
won't be donating, and that's why you spend a lot of nights out there where you are because you can't get over the fact that if people are going to put money in your pocket, they're going to try to help you curtail your expenses. Otherwise, they're going to just stop donating because nobody's trying to
But
get caught in your hands to it.
too,
Why
because
you keep trying to make this about me? Please stop.
what
Please
the
stop.
donation
I'm
was.
asking you, please, to stop making this about me. Let's get back on the
Well, how
topic
about you
again.
get out of my business and
I'm not
stop
in your business.
up
I'm
your
not
life?
in your business. I'm talking with you and Brandy
You
about
don't
something
tell us
important,
to stay up your life.
about something important, something
Stop
that I
trying to
felt like
control
I went
people.
through.
Stop trying to
I'm
control people.
sharing some experience that I had. Like I said, I'm older. How come you just can't respect that? I'm 64 years old. I'm telling you what happened between me and my sister. I'm trying to share something with you and let you
But I
know
don't
the
want
best
you in
thing.
my life. Go
Huh?
away. I don't
What?
want you in my life. Go away. Don't comment on my life.
Okay, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't got nothing. I'm not going to send you no money. None of that type of stuff, all right? All I'm saying is I've been
Because
seeing this.
y'all gossip.
I
Gossiping
came
over
up
there.
here to tell
Oh,
you
Candy
I
spend her money on this.
appreciate the
Candy
fact
did
that
this.
you
Candy
guys
did that.
are getting the opportunity, but you're not going to get nowhere with the negativity, hon. Stop
Because you're a
bringing us
sister
up. Stop
narcissistic.
bringing
Shut
us
up
up.
about your
I didn't
business.
come up here to get into it with you.
You're
So
a
I'm going to
gang
stop.
stalker.
I'm
You're
going to put
satanic.
that. I'm not a gang sucker. I'm my own
You're
man. I'm my own man. I live way on the other side of the
a
country.
perp.
Okay, see, you want to start calling people names. Who does that? Have I called you a name? No, I haven't. This is what you did before. So then at that point is what I started saying, you know what? Maybe some of the stuff people are saying is true. I can entertain that right now because of what you just did to me. I came up here in good faith and earnestness and come and say that I'm blessing the fact that you guys got opportunity. What did you do? You just
But
called me gang stopper, perks, all the stuff that's been affecting you the whole time.
gossip about us for
But
8 hours.
you ain't understanding. You ain't understanding. You want to build on negativity. It ain't gonna happen, hon. Get
Me
me
telling
out of
you
it.
about y'all negativity.
We have nothing to do with what you and Brandy are doing. All I'm trying to do is speak on the positivity of it all. And that's what I came here and said. I said, man, this is a blessing to see two young black women, sisters, not only sisters, but twins, getting the chance to reunite. What is wrong with what I said?
I mean, as I said, I like people like y'all. You won't even let me speak about.
I
Y'all won't
did.
even admit
I did
that
let you
the
speak. You
rest of
just called me a perp and a
what
gang
he's doing
stalker.
is wrong.
You
What
called
he's
me a
doing
perp
is
and a
wrong.
gang stalker. I
He's
never went to your channel and left no comments, all that stuff, negative comments. I never made videos of how am I gang stalking you?
as I said, I saw you gossiping in his chat.
I
You ain't
wasn't
the only
gossiping. I
one.
was speaking
Erica
my opinion.
Stedman,
I was
Maria,
speaking my
and all of
opinion, and
them.
I still stand by that. That I don't believe in a lot of the stuff that you're going through, but I know that you do. So I'm going to respect that. Now, can we move on? I want to move on. I want to say it again. This is a moment for you and your sister. Tomorrow, they're going to tell you, are you going to stay? And I don't know what your answer is going to be, but mostly it's been, no, I'm leaving, I'm moving out. So at that moment, you are exposing yourself to the stalkers and the perks and all the other stuff that's going on out there. When here you got your sister right here saying, why don't you
But
just
as
come
I
over
said, she's
here?
been teaming up with them. You don't know our history.
I don't. All I know is that right now we're talking about your future.
As I said, being targeted in this program until we die.
I don't believe that. I believe in God, and I don't believe nobody can target me and do those things and try to
Post up dresses.
try to have me, playing their game and all that. My strength and my shield is way stronger than that, and I will pray and hope that yours is. Stop letting them push your buttons and do that because that's what they've been doing. Now,
And
what are
she
you
was
gonna do?
posting up
What are you
other
willing to entertain? What are you willing to entertain? Are you entertaining the fact about going home to your sister's house after this?
I mean,
Are
as
you
I said,
entertaining it?
friends with the traffickers and stalkers.
She don't
How
got
did
no
I trust
traffickers and
that?
stalkers. She don't got no traffickers and stalkers. There ain't nobody there but her.
You don't get it.
No, I don't get. You know
I
why? Because
don't owe you an
when I
explanation.
go on my internet, even though I probably offended some of these stalkers and trolls over here by talking my shit, I don't get that. When I go live, I don't get all the stuff that's going on with you guys. I don't get that.
Because
Okay,
I'm being targeted.
fun. Well, you can untarget yourself by removing those vices in your life. Stop going on the internet and entertaining these fools. You reading their comments, giving them airtime.
They gang stalk me in person and online.
Hey,
I've
but
been gang stalked in
you're
person
only
before
picking the
gang
negative
stalked
things.
online.
You're not picking the positive things that people are saying in the chat. You just go for the negative.
Because
Because what? You giving them breath. You giving them life in your head. That's what you're doing. Stop. Read the positive stuff. You want things to be positive, you have to inject yourself with positivity. Like when you go to a restaurant, do you eat the food that you don't like or do you eat the food that you do like? You have a choice.
I mean, as I said, but y'all never say that aggressive defiance is wrong for gossiping and
It's
bullying.
not
And
my place
they
to say
own it.
anything. It's not my place to say anything like that. I stand
He's
behind.
a bully
I
and a
stand
person.
behind aggressive defiance. We done been through a whole bunch of trolls and all type of people attacking our families, putting our pictures up, our kids, and all that. What am I supposed to say now because you have an issue with him? That I'm gonna say, oh, I'm through with aggressive. No, I'm not, because he really hasn't been on point. I'm just coming at you in a different angle, letting you know that
But
hey,
he's
if
been
you want to
maliciously
get these people
bullying
out
both
your,
me and my twin sister.
huh?
He's been maliciously bullying me and my twin sister.
Nah.
Yeah, yes, he has.
What's been going on? And I have to salute your sister. She's fighting the fight. She ain't just laying down. She's fighting back.
And I'm fighting back.
Okay, but the way that you're fighting back and the way that she's fighting back is different. And she's been trying to tell you, well, maybe we should work together.
Well, all these years she hadn't been working together. I
Well,
mean, she's telling people to
again,
be out on
can
the
we
street.
move from the past and start thinking about the future? Are you willing to
I'm about to
entertain the
stand
future?
my business, and you don't have the authority to make me
I'm
stay on
not trying to
business.
say I have the authority. I'm just trying to insert some common sense.
You sound
I
autistic.
can't come over here and boss you around. I can't. Right now, I'm just an avatar that's just speaking some sense. That's your sister. She's asked you to come over. Stop putting yourself in danger on the streets. How hard is that?
Stop victim blaming.
It's not about. I didn't say anything about being a victim. We talking about you from preventing yourself
You're
from
saying
being a
I put
victim.
myself in danger.
You are
I
putting
believe in
yourself in danger. You have a choice right now. You have a choice right now. Am I going to go with my sister who I know loves me no matter what?
with these dangerous stalkers.
Well,
Anthony,
you
Starbreaker,
don't think that you
Stefan
guys can
Adams.
work? You haven't heard her say already that she's going to work on getting rid of these people. Did you hear her say that? I did. She about to clean the chat up. I heard her say
I'm
it. Did
sorry,
you?
Bria.
Did you hear it?
Huh? What happened?
You see what they're saying right here? Who's this? I can't say his name. It starts with J. He says, "I'd love to see you two stream together more often." He definitely donate. Already, there's seeds being planted about y'all working together. Them are the indications that, you know what? God trying to show you something. You'll get further together than you will apart. You're stronger together than you are apart. That's obvious.
Well, my twin sister, she would sit there and team up with the stalkers to harass me, but making like as if for me to tell her about the gang stalking that I'm trying to shove stuff she don't want to hear down her throat. As I said, I'm not even sure if I trust this because I don't even know she might be trying to get me
But it
trying
ain't
to be
like
my mentor.
it ain't like she gonna put a chain and ball in your leg when you come over. If you feel a kind of way, don't you think you could leave?
Because the moment we get into an argument, the first thing they try to
You
get
know
me
what you
locked
should
in
do?
the
You
situation.
know what you should do when you guys get in an argument? First of all, don't have it online. Don't have it on YouTube. You have an argument. One of
You don't
y'all
tell
go for a
me
walk.
how to live.
You know, I'm see, you're not taking good advice. That's all it was. I'm not
Fuck
telling
your
you
advice.
nothing. What you say?
Because you hurt too.
What you
I
say?
saw you instigating and gossiping about me.
Okay,
So
so you're stuck on a loop when
yeah.
all of a sudden you hear some real stuff. You don't want to ignore, you don't want to accept that. You just want to be stuck on what you think you heard and what you interpret as gossip and all of that. Why can't we move forward?
But yeah, like I mean, but as I said, you keep on defending aggressive defiance, and you won't challenge that
I asked you not to
it's
talk
going and
about him.
messy.
I asked you not to even bring him up because it ain't about him and it really ain't about me. It's about you guys. It's about you too. So why are you bringing him up? He has nothing to do with your reconciliation with your sister.
Because he was instigating and being messy and live streaming my shit earlier
Okay,
without
so
my
how long you gonna hold on to that, Brandy?
forever.
Candy forever. So that for that reason you can't go
Y'all
and grow with your
get
sister.
hurt.
So for that
I
reason
don't
you
even
can't
got
grow with
something
your
that want
sister
to stop
and you
talking
can't
to me.
move in with your sister and you can't try to alleviate each other's situation because of something aggressive said. You
I will
giving them
keep
way
saying
you
that.
giving them way too much space in your brain.
But as I said, they do 8 and 9 hour live streams
Are you
bullying and
watching it?
gossiping about
Are you
our
watching
life
it?
that don't have anything to do with them.
Are you watching it?
Hey, Nestor.
Huh?
Let me get a small little minute to talk to her about myself for a
Yeah,
minute.
I think we're in the loop in the track. But again, I want to say this, okay? I'm happy for this moment. I hope y'all can work it out. I really do. You know what I'm saying?
But I
At
don't
the
like
end,
people trying to make
okay,
like I have to
I'm
say
talking to
on the internet.
I'm talking to Brandy. I'm trying to say goodbye, okay? Let me do that, please. Okay. So I hope y'all work it out, you know what I mean? Straight up. And this don't mean I'm coming over here trying to be nothing else other than a older minority man seeing two young black women getting the opportunity. I commend you on at least trying. And I hope that the effort will be reciprocated. Okay. I hope that you get that opportunity to bond with your sister because I know I did. And I was happy that it happened. I brought my sister home all the way from Algiers, Africa. I was 16 years old. I got that money. I put her on a plane and I brought her home. You know what I'm saying? And those things you don't know. Tomorrow we don't know what can happen. We don't know what can happen. That's why she needs to come up off the streets. and you got the right plan, you got the right idea, but it ain't gonna happen overnight. She's stuck in the loop, okay? So just keep trying, and that's all I got to say. All right.
Okay.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Night, Candy.
Go to hell.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. I've been there already, hon. I've been there already. I've been there already. There's too many people. There ain't no room for me. That's why God saved me. All right now.
You want to say I should stay off the internet?
I'm sorry, Kate. What you said was funny, but
I gotta use the bathroom really bad. Hold up. I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes.
okay. So, Candy, what do you think about sometimes people say they think that like both of our stomach be hurting on the same day, or we done had the same thing to eat or stuff like that?
Wait, say that again.
I said, what do you think about the fact that some people say that they recognize that me and you might be sick the same day, or we both be ate the same thing for dinner and stuff like that?
Well, there had moments where you falsely accused me of copying off of you.
I got that from you. But can I go back to making you laugh?
And then this fake the Warriors talking about, oh, she should stay off the internet. She can't handle YouTube comments. How about y'all need to just stop being cruel and messy? If y'all need to be, if y'all the ones that's cruel, instigating and messy, y'all the ones and like to gossip. Y'all the ones need to stay off the freaking internet, not me.
Okay, Candy. Like, what what can I do to uh push the envelope of making this amends? I mean, is that something you would want?
Well, there be times when I try to talk about things and you make like you don't want to hear it. What's that the twins
What
do that?
what I mean, it's called like boundaries, and it's called if I feel like something is making me uncomfortable. Hold on, Donnell, you got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up, Donnell. You requested me $200 for what?
And see this fake perp, the fake Darnell Williams perp talking about Wyatt Darnell 1633.
I want to know why he requested $200 from me. Fuck that I do. He on one tonight, and I really don't get it. Cause I'm not Candy, I will spaz.
But I'm
And
blacklisted from
disrespecting
home.
my brother by posting what do you say, Wyatt Darnell 1633? All that, like posting fake pages with my daughter and fucking posting pretending to be me and posting Wyatt, and then that little corny ass joke you made the day that Wyatt died. I let that slide. I let a
So
lot of shit slide.
so now the fake Darnell Williams perp is harassing both of us now,
He ain't finna harass me.
huh?
He ain't finna harass me because I'm gonna call him and check his ass.
But that's what I'm saying. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't sound like No, that's a different guy because this net star sounded like a black person. Well, he did say he's a black person, but the fake Darnell Williams were like, yeah, the Darnell Williams, huh?
You can still hear me? Okay. Donnell, I will call you and talk about this when I get off here.
The one with the legendary
Good luck.
devil nail, legendary devil nail. That's Anthony. Anthony could spell, but the actual fake Darnell Williams perp is freaking illiterate.
Well, I had sworn secrecy. I was never gonna on my end. I was never gonna reveal who he is.
Wait, what?
He asked me to promise not to reveal who he really is.
The fake Darnell Williams perp?
Hmm.
I mean, you have no idea how truly satanic he is, though. And no, it is deeper and more serious than just trolling. I mean, as I said, the actual, not Anthony, but the actual fake Darnell Williams, I don't know his real identity, who he is. But, he's been making threats to have me thrown in the river and lied
That,
to me.
that's that. That's when I came. That's when I came in and spazzed and told everybody it got to stop.
And he basically had you sworn to secrecy to never reveal who. Wow. But I mean, as I say, like, I can't. He been sexually harassing me. I was forced to have to change my phone number, and this is why I cannot get my phone number away and my email. He illegally found out all my emails. He illegally find out what hotel I'm staying at and post up the address.
You know
They
what he
got
do when he call? You know what I do when he on the phone? I just laugh at him. I just laugh with him. Hey Danny, I just be like, boy, you silly. You know what I'm saying?
and him. I mean, as I said, they. I'm telling you that they want to. They want to sex traffic me to a Luciferian cult, and they got you friendly with them. And for me
Look,
to tell you the truth, you try to make like I'm supposed to respect your different beliefs when it seems like you're acting like you're part of it too.
Candy, me and Kim have been through a lot behind the scenes that you don't know about.
Kimberly Harper is a gang stalker, and I'm gonna tell
Kimberly
you,
Harper, Kimberly Harper, after Tierra stole my rent money, Kimberly Harper gave me the money to stay in this apartment. And when these people tried to
she
lie
saw
on me
me
and get me
suffering.
kicked out of my apartment, Darnell helped me keep my apartment.
Or was that Anthony or the actual fake Darnell Williams perp? They're freaking satanic. With the fake Darnell Williams
Did
perp,
you know that I was living with Kim at one point? Me and Tierra was living with Kim. I
Kimberly,
didn't see.
Kimberly Harper saw me suffering in 2000, like 2019 and 2020, and the bitch never even offered to donate me not one penny. I mistakenly thought she was in the top TI community. Come to find out she was a perp gathering intel and to launch her attack and come to harass. She never sent me shit. She never did shit for me except for $1 or $2. She bullied, harassed, and threatened me earlier this year, talking about bitch, you better keep my name out your mouth and all that. And like they come start following harass me.